Welcome once again to another edition of Shelf of Life Book Reviews Online. Thank you as always for taking the time to watch my videos. Hopefully you'll find them constructive, instructive, and when you go to your local bookstore, you will seriously consider the title that I am about to review. And the title is The Twist of a Knife by Anthony Horowitz. This is published by Harper's and it retails for $33.99. The author is a most interesting writer because in his books, he's often one of the characters. And in this book, Anthony Horowitz is the main character in a book written by Anthony Horowitz. It's not an autobiography or biography, but it's a most interesting take on a writer and how he uses himself in the book. Anthony Horowitz is a noted author, and he has written several books with Daniel Hawthorne, an ex-police officer, and he has been his writing partner. Well, finally, Anthony Horowitz decides he wants to branch out on his own, and he wants to write a play. So he writes the play Mind Game for the English theater, and he's so proud of it, and he knows it's going to be a winner. It's going to be one of the best things the theater has seen in quite some time. So it is finally comes to opening night. It is staged. A critic from the Sunday Times, Harriet Throsby, comes, and Anthony is so excited that she's there. He knows she's going to like it. So she actually comes to the after play party or dinner party, and he thinks, yeah, she really liked the play. So next thing he finds out, the review is scathing. There was not one good aspect to the play. All the actors were terrible. The plot was terrible. The premise of the play was terrible. And he is totally devastated. So the next thing they find out, Harriet Throsby is found stabbed to death in her apartment. But the murder weapon is one of 5 ceremonial daggers that were handed out to participants in the play, including Anthony Horowitz. Now the other 4 are accounted for, and the only ceremonial dagger that is not accounted for is the one that was given to Anthony Horowitz. In fact, his fingerprints were found all over the knife that was found in Harriet Throsby's body. So naturally the police figure, uh-oh, he's the killer, so he's arrested, and of course we know he's not the killer. He wouldn't be writing a novel about himself where he's the killer and he ends up going to jail. And so he sort of has to contact Daniel Hawthorne again because he, the former cop, he thinks he can help him. So now the man that he shunned before and decided he wanted no part of is now part of his life again. So it makes for a very interesting premise as Anthony Horowitz, the author, has written a very complex mystery here, and there's several suspects, and we see several people have reason to kill Harriet Throsby, but soon there are other murders take place, and we pretty well figure it's the same killer. Of course, Anthony is trying desperately to clear his name, and the closer he gets to it, the more we figure the killer will really want to silence him to shut him up for good. So it's The Twist of a Knife has a lot of twists inside this book. It is classic Anthony Horowitz. Anyone who's read an Anthony Horowitz book knows that he has a unique way of storytelling. And the fact that he includes himself in the book, a fictionalized version of himself, makes the book all the more entertaining. So if you're looking for a different sort of tale, a twist of a tale, The Twist of a Knife is definitely a book that you should be seriously thinking of adding to your reading list. So hopefully you'll agree with me. Please let me know if you agree or disagree. So until we meet again, and I come back with another great stellar work of fiction, stay safe, stay sane, stay social distancing, and do stay in touch. And thanks again for watching. Bye for now.